Canon Films, the home of high-powered, high-voltage motion picture entertainment. With the screen's biggest spectacles, brightest stars, and boldest lineup of explosive entertainment. We're taking motion picture excitement over the edge and your box office over the top. We're Canon Films, and we're Dynamite.
So, today's panel is about Canon Films. There's a lot to discuss. Second. I am a huge fan of Canon, as you can see. I actually have this. Hold on. Let me put this like this. So, I have this. I've been having it for a long time. 10 packs, DVD collection. Of course, Missing in Action, Vision USA, two films starring Chuck Norris, Cobra, which is an amazing film with Bridget Nielsen and Sylvester Stallone. Delta Force, another Chuck Norris movie where he runs a ragtag group of mercenaries. Masters of the Universe, which I love. It's a good film. It's one of those so good it's bad films. Over the Top. Another Sylvester Stallone flick. Bloodsport, amazing. And Hellbound, another Chuck Norris film. Also, The Hitman, which is another Hitman, is another Chuck Norris film. I forget who the villain is in that, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I watched all of these except I haven't finished Hellbound. And it also includes, of course, Electric Boogaloo, the untold story of Canon Films, which is really good. It was made in 2014. I haven't watched that. And of course, hold on. And of course, we have Missing in Action, rated R, over the top PG, Hitman R, Hellbound R, Electric Boogaloo R, for strong sexual content, graphic nudity, violence, including rape, language, and some drug use. But of course, the whole rape is probably from the a clip of the Death Wish films. Hello, Joker. BC family. Actually, I'm glad you're here. Actually, Joker wanted me to talk to you. If you're still here, he wanted me to ask you a question for the longest time, and I haven't gotten to it because you haven't been. You haven't been on my lives. Hey, Mr. Bean, how are you? So, anyway, then we're going to get into the history I'm going to go into the list. There's a long list of films. Of course, we have Minham, Golan, and Yoram Globus, which was Golan and Globus, which actually made uh, well produced a lot of the canon films in canon. But anyway, so we're gonna go to the Dooley Friedland. The films were produced and or released by Canon Films founder Chris Dooley and Dennis Friedland, who ran Canon Films from October 23rd, 1967 to 1979. May 1979. So Canon's been around for a long time. It lasted till the 90s. So, of course, we have Take Her by Surprise, The Love Rebellion, 7 Days Too Long, Deep Inside, The Wicked Die Show, Inga, Scratch and Harry, aka The Erotic 3 to Ingrid, I Love, Fando, Lise, All Together Now, The Dreamer, Joe, The Beast and the Sower. Sorry about that. The Beast in the Cellar, South of Hell Mountain Jump, The Blood on Satan's Claw, I guess what we learned in school today, Crucible of Horror, Cauldron of Blood, Made in Sweden, Who Killed Mary, What's Their Name, Winter Comes Early, Face Off, aka Face Off, not the Face Off of that has Nicolas Cage and damn, what's his name? Shit, I forget his fucking damn it, I forget his name. But anyway, Goodbye Uncle Tom, The Limit, Silent Night, Bloody Night, which I will actually get into that. I actually have that actually somewhere. 5 Minutes of Freedom, No Man, The No Mercy Man, All Monster, Fist of Double K, or Fist to Fist, Thundercake, Challenge of the Dragon, Only Brave Stands, The Godfather of Hong Kong, aka Mandarin, Naughty Wives, Secret of the Door to Door, Salesman, Black House, Butterfly Affair, The Godfather Squad, Family Killer, The Happy Hooker, Love Pill, Blood Feast. Blood Feast is another one I'm going to get into, actually. Bloodbath, Young Girls, Northville Cemetery, Secret Force, Little Girl, Big T's, Mako, Jaws of Death, The Ups and Downs of Handyman, Slipper Party 57, Naughty Girls on the Loose. A lot of these are erotic. Their early films were pretty erotic. Anyway, Naughty Girls on the Loose, 2076, Olympia, Cherry Hill High, The Happy Hooker Goes to Washington, Mustang House of the Pleasure, The Alaskan Wilderness Adventure, Cheerleaders Beach Party, The Swamp. The last one from that one was May 7th, 1979. So, first off, I'm going to go back to Silent Night, Bloody Night. So, Silent Night, Bloody Night is actually a slasher set around set around Christmas, and it's basically like a kind of whodunit. It's really great. I watch it over and over again. I would watch it, even if it wasn't Christmas. But yeah, it was also co-produced by Lloyd Kaufman of Toxic Avenger. Um, all those films by Troma and whatnot. The film stars Patrick O'Neill, Mary Wardoff, and John Carradine. So, the plot follows a series of murders that occur in a small New England town on Christmas Eve with the man who inherited the family estate, which was once an insane asylum. It had a remake and also had a kind of sequel. John Travolta, yeah. Thank you, John Travolta. Thank you, Woodchucker. But anyway, and I haven't seen the remake. I did see the sequel, which is basically a sequel, Black Peter, Silent Night, Black Peter, which is actually a sequel to the film itself. And there we have the cover art, the movie cover, and it's really, really good. First off, I really love the crackling of this trailer. I love the old crackling of the trailers of the old, 70s, 60s, or whatever. All that grindhouse stuff I really love. But anyway.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was left living. His hands. Somebody cut off his hands.
Actually, let me do this. I gotta fix my camera. It's getting a little blurry. But anyway. Let me go back.
Somebody cut off his hands. Silent Night, Bloody Night, starring Patrick O'Neill and Astrid Heron. Yeah, but I wasn't kidding. Nobody's looking for his.
Don't laugh at me. I want your ID. Some maniac escaped from Margaretville.
Would you like to drive there? Also starring John Carradine. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was left living. Silent Night.
That was actually the opening of the film. That was the original owner. Got formally fired.
Bloody Night.
But yeah, it's really good. The guy, spoiler, the guy in the trench coat turns out to be the killer. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Joker. Anyway. And like I said, it's a really good film. It came in with a bunch of other films, horror films, which, you know, kind of, it's like one of those like movie cases which, had like different horror films in it, and I really liked it. It was really good, and I keep watching it and watching it. It's amazing. Um, of course, let me go back to. Hey, Parky, how are you? I haven't seen Blood Feast, but yeah. It's all the way down there. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Blood Feast is directed by Emilio Miraglia. Screenplay is played by Fabio Pittoro, Emilio P. Agrella. Two sisters, Kitty and Evelyn, are cursed by a family painting depicted in 100-year cycle in which the Red Queen is raised from the dead to kill 7 times, hoping to end the cycle. Their grandfather Tobias orders a painting to remove from the site. Years later, Kitty accidentally kills Evelyn during a fight. Their older sister Francesca covers up the death, and everyone, including Tobias, is. Hold on. My phone froze. There we go. The phone froze for a second. Anyway, covers up the death, and everyone, including Tobias, is told that Evelyn is immigrant to the United States. This does not sit well with Kitty, who is willing to allow Francesca to cover the murder, but feels overwhelmed by guilt. The grandfather dies from a fear and heart attack. It's serious as murders begin to occur around Kitty, all of which appear have been caused by red-cloaked Evelyn. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I need to actually watch that. It's an Italian film, so it's pretty cool. Let me go back actually to Silent Night, Bloody Night. Silent Night, Deadly Night's a different one. I always get those confused. Always. Back to Silent Night, Deadly Night. The film was given. Silent Night, Deadly Night, damn it. The film was given a limited release in the United States under the title of Night of Full Moon through Canon Films beginning November 17th, 1972. This was Silent Night, Bloody Night, which I'm going back to, and subsequently released as Silent Night, Bloody Night in the spring of 1973, and continued to screen under this title through December of 73. Subsequent screenings to Australian December 1974, the same year. The Stages Film Festival in Spain screened the film as an official selection. The film was released once again in 1981 by Canon under the title Death House. Style is Death House, and some advertisements and of the film title card. In 1974, television broadcasting rights to the film were sold by CBS for $3,000, who subsequently screened it as a midnight movie. The film was also shown on Elvira's Monster Macabre by the WWOR TV's Fright Night beginning in 1978 and began staple of late night television in North and in November and December. Despite this subject matter and depictions of violence, the network chose to air on Christmas time each year. Executive Larry Casey commented on it, saying, "Don't get me wrong, I love White Christmas and traditional holiday movies, but how many times can you watch those?" At those things, we also pushed the envelope on Fright Night and Silent Night. Blood Night was a great film, and WOR never got any complaints for showing it that I heard about. So, yeah, it's really good. And the critical response called it Minor June. Has eerie atmosphere. Nothing it's in noting its place as a predecessor to the slasher film genre. Leonard Maltin, a very good film critic, gave the film 2 stars, calling it an uneven, low-budgeteer. The film was featured in a book, 150 Movies You Should Die Before You See, where it was written for the film manages to disappoint on every level. So yeah, it's called moody, surreal, and sometimes confusing, but it's okay. Home media release. Although in 72 copyright statements, opening credits of Zora Invested associates, this film was not registered for copyright, and since its release has fallen into public domain. I think it's still in public domain as of this day. The film had a VHS release, Paragon Video in 1980, excuse me. The film was released on DVD and various entertainment companies that specialize in public domain film. Those many of the prints in these editions are extremely poor quality, except for the one I had, which was really good quality. I wish I could find it. The majority of the prints on the DVDs were sourced from the VHS transfer, which I guess isn't like that anymore. A high definition restored print of the film sourced from the original master. The Death House print was released on DVD by the Film Chest on December 10th, 2013. I think that's the one I got then. The same print was also used in DVD releases Bouquet Company, Incorporated in 2013. A limited edition double feature paired with Invasion of the Blood Farmers in 1972. Well, come bring the skills over here. I want some. But anyway, and then we're going to go to the Golan Globus, which is pre-canon, and that is Eagles Attack at Dawn, Lapu, Margot, Sheila, Escape to the Sun, Great Telephone Robbery, Daughters, Passover, Plot, God's Gun, Kid Visions, Lemon Popsicle, which there was a lot of Lemon Popsicle films, My Mother, The Journal. So, and we're going to go to 70, American Raspberry, American Nitro, Operation Thunderbolt, Gas Pump Girls, which a lot of these, again, are basically erotic movies. Savage Weekend, I'm going to go back to that. Going Steady and The Magician of Lubin. So Savage Weekend, actually haven't watched yet. There's the film cover for that. '79 American independent exploitation slasher film. Film follows a woman who retreats upstate New York with her boyfriend, her sister, friend, only stalked by a killer disfigured mask. Christopher Albert, David Gale, William Sanderson, and Caitlin O'Heaney. So there's the poster, 1980. It says 1979, but it's 1980 right here. It was released in 1979. So actually, let's go into that, and then we will actually go into the major part of the Cannon films. Also, I think you can watch the movie on YouTube.
State to the country to watch a boat. Unfortunately, they are stalked by a murderer behind a ghoulish mask. Watch as these young lovers become young cadavers. A film so shocking, so bloody, so brutal, you'll swear that you're watching shit, I don't know. Watch a guy in a weird-looking mask go on a killing spree, slashing ladyboys, chasing people with chainsaws, finding naked women in meadows. Mask, boat, blood, human branding. Oh, he's putting an H on those T's.
I don't know if these are actually the. Hold on. Here's the actual trailer.
Tanqueray martini. Straight up. A twist. How's that? Have you got gin? Yeah, I got gin. Splash some in a pretty glass for me. Hey, Rance. How about that in the lounge? I'm into rough trade. I got something I bet you're into. How about you, Rance?
Anyway, so yeah, that's the basic plot of the movie. If you notice, the mask is completely different from the skeleton mask that was used, and the killer's not in a robe. Doesn't look like the Grim Reaper. No idea why the cover looked like that, but I do like it. I guess for to I don't know. Basically fool people, I guess. Anyway, So let's go into the 80s canon films, which there's a lot. And I'm only going to show the ones that have anyway. Some of these I'm actually going to show because some of these I'm going to show because a lot of these I've seen, a lot of these I love. A lot of these I love. A lot of these I've heard about. A lot of these I've watched. So you know, there's a lot of ninja films. Loads of films with fucking ninjas in them. But yeah, the 80s was anyway. The 80s was sorry about that. Doing background noise, but anyway, the 80s was basically the action hero genre, the films where canon is actually known for. So yeah. So we're going with January 11th, 1980, The Godsend, Hot T-shirts, Happy Hooker Goes to Hollywood. Again, Schizoid, Seed of Innocence, Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hype, The Apple. So I'm going to stop right there. So The Apple is one of the many films that basically bombed that was made by Canon. And I have not watched it yet, but it is it's musical. But anyway, I do like the cover art. Cover art's pretty cool. But The Power of Rock in 1994. So this is set in 94. It's an 80s sci-fi musical comedy. Written and directed by Menon Golan, who is took over Canon. One of the people that took over Canon Studios stars Catherine Mary Stewart, as a young singer named BB, who is the futuristic world of 1994. Signs an evil label named Boogaloo International Music, and that is where Boogaloo. That is where the Canon film story documentary Electric Boogaloo got its name from. It deals with themes of conformity. Hold on. Versus rebellion. It makes use of the biblical allegory, including the tale of Adam and Eve. Let's go to reception, because here it is. Bad reviews almost everywhere. Like I said, it was a bomb. Common criticism for both reviews appeared in trade publication and major news outlets. The audience were a lack of originality, a weak script, uninspired music, poor execution, and Golan's inexperience to take on the 1960s hippie movement. So there's also an alternate version right here. In 2008, there was a mix-up book. The print was screening the silent movie theater in Los Angeles, California, MGM, set over unspecified reels marked screening print. Presumably, this was the original preview print of the Apple. So yeah. And this version was screened a few times in silent movie theaters and subsequently ran at Alamo Drafthouse Cinema in August 2008. So, yeah, box office bomb. Actually, let me see how much money it actually made. Superman 4, like I'm going to go into, and He-Man were box office bombs. But honestly, like I said, I do love He-Man. I love Masters of the Universe. I showed it to my friends and they fucking loved it. It's one of those movies that's basically so bad it's good. So here's the domestic gross, and the international didn't make. So 15,207 was the money that was used to make the film. Worldwide, it made 15,207. So it didn't even pass the money that it made. It actually made its money back. So yeah. Oh my God, it's. I don't know. If it really gets one of those films I would really like, honestly. And the trailer honestly looks good. I like it.
1994, the world is controlled by one power. The apple is success.
There ain't no pride. There ain't no shame. There ain't no sympathy. There ain't no blame. There ain't no pleasure.
The apple brings you everything.
But happiness.
Love, show me. Tell me.
I want you to release Phoebe from her contract.
Chips.
Where is she?
I stand alone. I stand alone. Cry for me.
The apple is the temptation.
Take it.
The apple is the experience.
Take the apple. Whoa! Where's the apple?
The apple is the forbidden fruit.
Come and take me and shape me and mold me and make me and fill me up with your fire. Come do anything to me your little heart desires. Ooh, I've never been so high in my life. Baby, must see, I gotta talk to you.
The apple takes your soul.
Everybody turning her way. Up in power by the hour. Speed. I can feel the earth waking when America's start shaking. Up in power by the hour. Speed.
Now, a special experience in movie-going entertainment. The apple.
So yeah, for one, I love musicals. Another is, it's again, feels like one of those movies that I would love to watch. It just looks so good, but in a bad way, But yeah, let me give me a second to think, and I'll be right back. Because next we have another film, another Christmas film by Canon, New Year's Evil. I'll be right back. Alright. Probably didn't make it back in time, but oh well. Anyway.
Staying near the hotel. No.
That's what I wanted to do. Anyway. How's it going every day? Hey, Everyday Cup Jenny, how are you? So, New Year's Evil is another slasher from the 80s. In a era where slasher all over the place. Dr. Wolfia actually, Dr. Wolfia, excuse me, I can't even fucking say talk. Anyway, reviewed the film. It's really silly. It's a silly slasher around and a villain that basically kills. Every time the clock strikes, 12 New Year's Eve. This has one of the stupidest fucking scenes in it where this lady who is basically named Blaze, who's a music icon, he puts like these fucking pantyhose on his. The son puts pantyhose on his head and like looks like a fucking an idiot. But anyway, turns out that everyone that's being killed is being killed by Blaze's divorcee husband. So yeah, it's a really good film. I really love it. Like I said, it's just another everyday fucking slasher, but it's really good. I like it. Also did a kill count of it 4 years ago on New Year's Eve. I do love the killer who's in a Laurel mask. Old comedian Laurel and Hardy. Black and white comedians. It's really good. I love it. Of course, we have the cover right here. It's amazing. The mask, the voice that the person uses on the phone. Oh my god, it's amazing.
They were celebrating New Year's Eve.
The theme song is just
ending their life.
I'm going to commit murder at midnight. Call me evil.
Every New Year's Eve, the caller came out.
Please. I'll do anything you want. You can even get it on if you want to.
Look at that. It's literally all it is. It's literally all it is. Oh my god. Like it's amazing, dude. It's amazing. This film. So good it's bad slasher.
One terrifying night of unspeakable evil. New Year's evil.
Hold on. Let me go back to that.
Night of unspeakable evil. New Year's evil.
Even the text is just amazing. Yeah. I feel like I should do like a part 2 of this because like I'm not gonna get through everything. Oh shit.
Okay.
I went
Don't
through.
seem like you like the fire cam. I feel bad when it dies.
Yeah.
That was Spike. My bad. I went to Chris's stream. Anyway, but yeah. I feel like I'm gonna stop it there, and I'll do the rest next Saturday. Because, like I said, there's a hell of a lot. Let me show you guys what. How many's left. It's. There was a lot from the movies. This whole thing is from the 80s. And then we have the stuff that's distributed by Canon. But anyway, I'm gonna stop because I really want to go on Chris's stream and talk. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually it'll be not next Saturday, but the one after. So not this coming Saturday, but the next, because I'm gonna be at my friend's house. So, but anyway, I think this is a pretty good video. I actually had fun. Definitely gonna be talking more about this. Definitely. Actually, let me show you the inside before the box set. So, this is the box. So, take care of it. Anyway, I can do this one-handed. Good job. Missing in Action. Hilarious movie. Invasion USA. Delta Force. You have Cobra. Over the Top. I love the feel of this disc. I love the look of it. It's amazing. Masters of the Universe. Hitman. Bloodsport. Hellbound, which I really need to finish. And Electric Boogaloo. But yeah, with that, yeah, I took really good care of this because I really love it. It has the Canon logo on it. But yeah, put it back in the box. But yeah, I really enjoy Canon. I enjoy the films. Later on, I figured out that some of the films I already watched were Canon related. So yeah, but anyway, I will be back. Not this, like I said, not this coming Saturday, but the next, the Saturday after next, to finish this. I might do some more trailers. There's actually a scene. I forget which ninja movie it is that. It is, but it's a stupid fucking scene. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, it involves golf carts. But anyway, so I'll see you guys later, and stay tuned for part 2 and.
I think he left the next morning.
Come back for part 2. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully there won't be a part 2 to tomorrow's stream. I don't know. But anyway, I was waiting for my vlog to come in, but she didn't come in. But it's gonna be like, oh damn it, I missed it. But anyway, so again, stay tuned for part 2, and I will see you guys later. I appreciate everyone coming in. Everyday Opportunity, Joker, Froggy, Mr. Bean. I really appreciate you guys coming in, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
Later, dudes.